Yo, what's the deal? What's going on, man? Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. For those of you who are new to the channel, I've been going live. I just go live all the time, but not today. Didn't go live today. I'm just doing a recording right now, and just coming to bring out to break out some bets and stuff that I like for you guys. Hit parlays, hit Toronto RBIs. It's one of my favorite props to bet. Right now, I do like strikeouts, but strikeouts are kind of iffy here and there. But it is what it is, right? So, jumping right into things here. I'm gonna just go down the line real quick, right? So this New York Yankees and Cleveland Guardians game here. I really don't like to even go towards these doubleheaders and even mess with these doubleheaders. But if everything stays the same in this first game, I probably like. If this is the same thing like yesterday, I was really looking at the lefties on both sides here. You can look at the lefties on both sides here, and I was looking at um, so we don't have right here right now. As of right now, we don't have any New York Yankees bats out. That's why I really want. It's a lot of fishy stuff goes on with these double headers. So I'm gonna just pass on the double header for right now, and I'm gonna just keep it moving. Right. Juan Soto hits runs and RBIs. I do like that though. So it is what it is. Right. Minnesota Twins at Detroit Tigers here. We do have. Let's see. We do have. Who is that? Maeda and Ryan on the mound here. I can see instances where this game does go under. I can see instances where Joe Ryan and Kenta Maeda, get busy in the strikeouts department there. Both of these teams are striking out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you could look at these guys for strikeouts. Let's see. I got some of my bets over here lined up. So, mm, what do we got here? I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. I know head over the props. I mean, Outlier, and they do sponsor my channel. If you guys want to take a stab at this tool here, you could. I have the link in my bio to use this tool here for. You get a week free, and then after that, if you decide to move forward with it, then so be it, right? So Joe Ryan and Kenta Maeda, both of these guys, they righties. No, you know what? Yeah, 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 yeah. Both of these guys are righties. Kenta Maeda and Joe Ryan. Both of them got some okay, decent, strikeout stuff there. Both of these teams, I could just look at them both at the same time. Versus right hand pitching this year, filter to this year. Seattle's number one. They'll be facing a lefty tonight. We'll get to that, but what are we talking about? Minnesota's number two. These guys can strike out. If they bats, if they wake up, they bats could be in a very good spot if they wake up. But who's to say they're going to wake up? Then you got Detroit. Both of those teams are in the top 10. Detroit's sitting at number 9 and striking out versus right-hand pitching with a WRC plus of 103. And then Minnesota WRC plus of 74. If you're looking at any bats from the Detroit side, you can look at, you can look at Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, things like that. But I'm not going to it. I can see yourself. I can see. I was thinking about making a bankroll builder for this one here. Maybe a three-legger or something that goes something like. I like to do bankroll builders on FanDuel. Maybe like 4Ks a piece, four strikeouts. Maybe like four strikeouts. No, four strikeouts, five strikeouts. Maybe under or something like that. Maybe under 1.5 runs in the first inning or something like that. If you don't feel like you want to go to, you can actually double it up too. You can go under 1.5 runs in both innings if you want, in 2 innings if you want, and then you could actually come over here and snag some of these strikeouts down, or just put in. If you wanted to go 4-4, then you could do something like that. But I do lean towards the under in this one. What couldn't talk you off of a no runs first inning in this one here. But 4 strikeouts apiece and under 1.5 runs in the first and second could get you plus money. So a bankroll builder, something like that. I haven't even played it, but that's one way that you can skin a cat here. But if you want to go to any one of these guys' case, be my guest, right? Couldn't talk you off of it. Kansas City Royals at New York Mets here. We got Marsh on the mound. We got Chaminade on the mound, right? So right off the back here, the guy who really popped number one for me was going to be, you guys know I sound like a breaker record, but you can take this guy for a hit all the way up to a home run, hits, runs, and RBIs, whatever the case may be. It's a straight bet at plus 115. You can take a stab at that. I like that. Of course, Bobby Witt Jr. has been in Fuego. And Brandon Nemo, right? And minus 135, hits, runs, and RBIs. He's the bat that I like on the New York Mets side, right? Bobby Witt Jr. You could look at the strikeouts. I mean, not the strikeouts. You can look at the hit stolen bases for him, and there was one more guy that popped for me. I don't see his name, so I'll keep it moving, right? I didn't take a look at the weather yet, so maybe be mindful of the weather, right? Cincinnati Reds and Chicago White Sox. Here's a game that I'm probably just gonna fall back from, man. I recommended a lot of bats yesterday. From the I played 3 bats from the Cincinnati side yesterday, and hits, runs, and RBIs, and everybody got there. Shout out to that. My top bat from that game was yesterday was Edwin Encarnacion Strand, and he went crazy. Now today you got Lodolo starting. That's my guy, man, Lodolo. So shout out to him for getting back and getting healthy. He does have good case stuff. That's the reason why I like him. Sometimes he can lose control here and there. Same thing with Hunter Green, but hey, I got love for Lodolo. Crochet, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crochet. He's been balling, right? So I couldn't talk you off anything for these guys here. I do want to take a wait and see approach for somebody like Lodolo. You can look at some unders here, some under 1.5 runs and things like that. Whatever the case may be, right? First inning tie, whatever, right? I don't have any bats for this one here. I'm just gonna sit it out, right? So I lean towards the under in this game. Probably not gonna play it. Colorado Rockies at Toronto Blue Jays, and like I didn't really even go into this game, right? I just actually went right on past it. So it's a pause for me on this one here. I didn't even look too much into that game, right? Pittsburgh Pirates at Philadelphia Phillies here. Marco Gonzalez and what's his name? Spencer Turnbull on the mound here. And right off the back, I get a picture leaning towards Philadelphia here. Not a big fan of Gonzalez. Going to be going up against him. All the righties on this team should be in play here. Favorite bat, probably one of my favorite bats on the day is going to be Alex Bone. That's his, Bone, right? So he's probably actually gonna be my favorite bat of the day. You can get this hits, runs, and RBIs as a parlay piece. I'm definitely gonna play that. Coming in next would be JT Realmuto. I like his hits, runs, and RBIs along with Nick Castellanos, his hits, runs, and RBIs. Those are the 3 righties that I do like, right? Whit Merrifield is definitely in play. Trey Turner is too, but these are the 3 that I'm looking at. And Nick Castellanos is definitely due, right? So just like you look at the box scores and you can individually play all these at a good number. As long as you get a good number, you can always play them all straight. Yesterday, the whole Reds lineup got there except for one guy, right? He was like the 8th or the 9th guy. And he might have got there. I didn't even check back. Same thing with the Texas game. Everybody got there, maybe except for one guy sitting down there in the 8th or 9th hole. And we'll get to that game in a second. But that's how hits, runs, and RBIs work. That's how it works. So I'll definitely be looking. We got an over under 8.5 in the spot. I'll definitely be looking at the hits, runs, and RBI. Top bat for me is going to be Bone, right? I like him for a hit all the way up to a home run. Texas Rangers at Houston Astros. We got Andrew Heaney and we got Ronel Blanco on the mound. Ronel Blanco has been pitching really, really good. These Houston Astros have seen a whole bunch of Heaney, right? So it is what it is. I was one hit away yesterday from a $500 hit, a $500 play. Uh, so um, one hit away. You're actually two. I'm sorry. One Jordan Alvarez hit along with along with Altuve hit. Right. So I missed that. So at the end of the day, this game here, um, I just feel like okay. So every time it's always something, right? Please close it up. Thank you. So I feel like it's Houston Astros' turn to show out, right? These guys did just face Haney. This Astros team has shown ability to hit lefties. I want to say that's probably their best split right there, and it's probably carried over. Looking at the WRC plus there, Houston Astros are on a season right now, small sample size, but they number three, and and WRC plus at a 133 versus left-hand pitching. Low K rate at 18.1. They probably have the lowest or one of the lowest at a 18.1. Where is that? Where are they? Houston, number 5. You know what I'm saying? With over 150 plate appearances, so they're pretty low, right? Andrew Haney, he does have K stuff, but we're not going. I'm not going for that stuff here, right? I just expect. I think Houston Astros get at them this time. They get some get back today, right? So the bats now. Um, Ronel Blanco on the other side has been pitching really really good. So I don't know what to say about these Texas bats here, but I'll say this, right? I ain't even gonna touch. Corey Seager is always in play. Evan Carter somehow popped. Actually, Evan Carter popped to the top of all the bats in my model, so I don't know how the fuck that happened. Um, it might have changed by now, but that was crazy. In fact, let me go back and check real quick. Yeah, he's still up there. So um, I'll just say this: since I like the Astros, I'll take the. Now you know Altuve and Jordan Alvarez are probably the best bats here. But Kyle Tucker versus a lefty, you can't deny that. Lefty lefty splits. I think he hit a bomb or two yesterday. So carrying over at a -130. I already played it at a -130. Give me this over hits, runs, and RBIs. Right. This game I'm probably gonna play. Well, I haven't played anyone else, but if I wait long enough, what time this game come on? If I wait long enough at 3:05, where I can get Altuve and Jordan Alvarez at probably at a 2.5 at a plus money or something like that, I'll probably jump at it. This 145, I'm probably not gonna lay the juice here, right? I'm probably not. If I had to rank these bats, uh, mm, 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 it would probably be Jordan. I don't know, man. It's too hard. Altuve, Tucker, and Jordan. It's too hard. So it's too hard, man. If you want to get to a hit parlay or something like that, I'll throw all three of them in a hit parlay, man. It is what it is. Evan Carter, hit parlay, hits, runs, and RBIs. However you want to do it. Corey Seager is just good. He one swing of the bat, what he can do along with Dolis Garcia. Both of these guys are sitting at hits, runs, and RBIs are sitting at 2.5. Definitely, I ain't gonna say a fishy line, but I can see instances where this game could go over, right? So maybe a Houston Astros and an over. I was looking for the FanDuel, they used to have the line total bets, man. I don't see them. They must don't have it this year because I would have found a way to get the Houston Astros and the over, but it is what it is, right? If I'm betting this game, it's going to be Houston Astros or nothing. I'll put it like that. And I've already taken um, um, I've already taken this Kyle Tucker's hit runs and RBIs. For parlay pieces, Jordan Alvarez and Jose Altuve, you can look for these guys to get back there after those terrible games that they had yesterday. This Milwaukee Brewers and Baltimore Orioles game here. We got Hall on the mound. We got Kremer on the mound here. Um, uh, Christian Yelich has been on fire, right? So, I can't take nothing from him. We don't have any of the Milwaukee bats out, and that's fine right now, right? Ryan Mountcastle is probably my favorite bat here. You can take him for a hit all the way up to a home run. I'll put his runs and RBIs over here as a parlay piece, but I'm probably going to end up taking his hits runs and taking his total bases. He popped for me, so that's what I'm looking at right there. Ryan Mountcastle hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, I'll just keep it at that for right now, right? You can use it as a parlay piece, whatever you want to do. Um, Next game we're going to talk about is going to be the Washington Nationals. I just went on past this one. Oakland Athletics has been on fire, man. They've won two of their last, maybe three of their last four, or four of their last five. Keep an eye out on those boys. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. Atlanta Braves, Chris Sale on the mound, Meyer on the mound here. If I had to take one bat from this game, it's going to be Olson. So even if I'm using it as a parlay piece, we don't have the Braves out right here right now for some reason. So I'll take Olsen, and then number two would be Acuna, and you can look at Acuna for fantasy score, whatever the case may be. Stolen base, I took a stolen base yesterday. He got there from me. Sometimes, most of the time, you can take him for two. So things of that nature, right? And Mohamed Sanu has just been. I mean, not Sanu. What the fuck? Oh shit! What's my boy name? I get a brain fart sometimes, but I talk about him every day, man. He's been on fuego. Uh, Ozuna, right? So, uh, all those boys, man, all of them, hits, runs, and RBIs are in play. But Olsen, I think you could take him for a hit all the way up to a home run today, right? Don't have any lines off of these Braves just yet. They probably was up and went away, but we'll see what's going to happen here. A parlay piece that I'm looking at here was going to be the over outs for for the over outs for Logan Webb at 17 and a half. That's a parlay piece. I couldn't talk you off getting there. If you wanted to try to get there, that's be my guess. Um, Next game we're going to talk about was going to be after the San Francisco. Next pick would be hmm, where's the San Francisco game at? Hmm. So the Los Angeles Angels game, I don't have nothing for that one. Um, that's the second game, the Minnesota game. Don't have nothing for that one. Nothing for this New York game. The Cardinals, right? You can look at the lefties on both sides of the ball here. You can look at top play from top bat for me on the Arizona side would be Corbin Carroll. I like the pitch mix, the numbers versus pitch mix, whatever the case may be. And it's a series of bats on St. Louis that's popping for me, right? So at the end of the day, it's this line is kind of fishy. It's minus 112 Diamondbacks. Where man, but I won't be betting this game. But don't be surprised if St. Louis don't come back and take this game. I mean, don't be surprised if St. Louis win this game, right? As far as the hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that, I was looking at. I was in this spot here. I was looking at the bat that I was really looking at. I think he's only played one game. This probably be his second game. Was Newt Bar. He's a guy that I was looking at. He kind of like popped, but that's home runs, man. He kind of like popped, but Newt Bar. I had some of those guys set to the side. But Corbin Carroll is probably my top bat here for hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't know why I haven't filtered the hits, runs, and RBIs, and it's on fucking home runs or some shit. They always do this, man. Uh, DraftKings always gives me some crazy ass numbers, man. For some reason, it just seems like if I push the button, it doesn't register. So let's go to the game, right? So there's the Braves right there, right? Let me put Matt Olson over there for his hits, runs, and RBI. See that? It just disappeared, right? That's crazy, right? Matt Olson. Thank you. Now, going down to the same, Corbin Carroll, his hits, runs, and RBIs is at 2.5. That'll be a straight play for me. Um, uh, I want to see where New Bar is batting at, but I lean towards the over. That's a lean right there. That'll be a straight bet if I do go there. And it's a few more bets that I just didn't really add them to my player pool. Um, I'm thinking in this game we already got a 9.5 total. I'm thinking this game can go over. All right. So I expect the runs to be put up in this one here. Now it's at a solid 10 right before I asked. I just said 9.5. Now it's at a solid 10. Right. So I'm thinking runs can be put up in here. Right. So, it is what it is with that. Let me keep it moving. I think we got one more game to talk about. So the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers here. I mean, it's the Dodgers. Do what you want, right? San Diego, it is what it is. I think I was looking at the lefties on both sides of the ball here. Uh, you know, it's probably a possibility that runs can get put up in this spot. Um, so I was looking at the lefties, especially the Dodgers lefties. They really popped for me. We got an over under 9 in this spot. I do expect the Padres to put some runs up, so it'll probably be Dodgers and the over, something like that, right? But all the bats, I couldn't talk about any of the bats there. I just didn't single any out. Same thing with the Cubs game. I haven't singled out any bats, but you know who's on the mound? Who shot you? Bow! Right? My boy Shata Manana, whatever his name, however you say it, pronounce it, whatever the case may be. I'm a Cubs fan. This is a homer pick. I am going to take a stab at this. His 6.5 Ks is not something that I'm putting out there like that. I'm just telling you it's a personal play. You know what I'm saying? It's personal with these boys, right? Yeah, but give me the over 6.5 Ks for him. I couldn't talk you off the 17.5 outs in the pitcher's park going up against this Seattle team here. They will strike out, even though they strikeout numbers are higher versus lefties than it is versus righties. Right now, I see them at like a 24% K rate. So versus righties, they close to 30%. They number one striking out versus righties. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Be smooth out there in those streets. A quick rundown of the hits all the way up to a home run. Nelson Velasquez, Bobby Witt Jr., Brandon Nemo, Alec Bohm, JT Realmuto, Nick Castellanos, Kyle Tucker, Jose Altuve, Ryan Mountcastle, Logan Webb outs, Matt Olson, Corbin Carroll, Lars Newbar. Favorite bat is probably going to be Alec Bohm. All right. Peace out, fam. Peace out.